Hello, my name is Matthew Peterson, and today I'm going to be analyzing a tune from the real book. It's called Forest Flower. It's by Charles Lloyd, and it's a pretty cool tune. It changes from Latin to swing feel, and it has some cool harmony stuff going on. So it's going to go over it really quick. So the first chord is A major 7. So that's going to be the 1 in the key of A major. Then we go to G major 7, which is going to be the flat 7 major. And the melody is like this. So we're targeting the 9 in the melody for the A major 7th. We're targeting the 9. Then targeting the 7, major 7, and the G major 7 chord. So it's pretty cool. And then we in the next part, the next 4 bars, we move up a minor third to the key of C major. So C major. Same melody, except in a different key. B5 major 7. That's a flat 7, major 7. So pretty simple. The first 8 bars, even though it's modal, it's still pretty simple. So yeah. Um. Next chord is pretty special. It's a D flat minor 7. Kind of comes out of the blue. Once again, the bass is moving up a minor third. So we're going from B flat major 7 to D flat minor 7. And this is when the tune goes into swing feel. So it's like in D minor 7 5 5, D C major 7. So it's pretty cool. The D minor 7 5 5 G 7 to C major 7 is pretty obvious if you are familiar with this music at all. It is a 2 5 1, except it's set up as if it's going to be a minor 2 5 1, but it resolves to major key instead. So right, flat 2 minor chord, key of C major, D5 minor 7, then 2 5 1. Now, next, in the next 4 bars, we have a 2 5 1 in B5 major with B7 functioning as the tritone substitution for F7. So we could just use F7 instead, but it's kind of like this. The B7 is kind of like F7, but really sophisticated, and it's wearing a top hat or whatever. So C minor 7, targeting the 9, by the way, in the C minor 7, targeting the sharp 9 in B7, targeting the third. No, it's targeting the third in B flat major 7. So that's pretty cool. In the A section, we're covering, let's see, one key, two, 3 keys. Unless if you want to treat every single major 7 chord as its own key, but I feel like doing that will kind of make things complicated. So I'm just gonna say we covered 3 keys in the A section. For the B section, we go back to Latin feel. So the first chord is C minor 7. That's a minor 2. We're still targeting the 9 in the melody. B flat 7. So that's a different. Now you could say that we're modulating to E flat major 7. I mean E flat major, but we're really not. E flat major can be found in the key of B flat major. So we're still in the key of B flat major. So C minor 7, 2, 1 7. E flat major 7 4. Pretty cool. We're talking, and that D becomes the major 7 of E flat major 7. Next is B flat 7. So 1 7. Next is A flat 7. Kind of comes out of nowhere. And it resolves to G flat major 7. So it's pretty weird. You might be wondering, how does that A flat 7 resolve to G flat major 7? Well, if you look at A flat 7, it actually shares lots of notes with G flat major. So if I were to voice this as an A flat 13, the only note that would need to resolve is the C, and that resolves up the half step. So it works. It's still functional, but just weird. So Next, we have a cool little minor third thing. We're starting from G flat minor 7 to A minor 7, C minor 7, E flat minor 7, and that E flat minor 7 resolves down to C major. So it's weird. This part, I'd say it's completely like modal. These are completely unrelated keys, so they can all be treated as their own key center. So I think it's safe to say that this tune is in the key of C major. Like it goes to C major here, it goes to C major here, it goes to C major at the end. That's what C major is literally the last chord. So even though you could treat this tune as if it's non-tonal, as if it doesn't have a tonal center, but I'm gonna treat it as if it's in the key of C major just because I think it's cool and makes sense to say. So that's Forest Flower. I'm gonna play the melody, see if I can play it, and just kind of explain things. So 1, A major 7, flat 7. We're modulating to the key of C major now. C major 7. Ba, 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 ba. B flat major 7. Then we're going into swing field, so this is when things kind of get switched up. D minus, oh shit. B flat minor 7. D minor 7 5 5. G7 altered. C major 7. So we're still in C major. So C minor 7, now we're going to B flat major, C minor 7. That C major becomes minor. B flat 7, side tone substitution for F. B flat major 7. And then blah 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 goes through the same thing again. Then we're at the B section, go back to 11th field. Targeting the ninth of the C minor 7. Targeting the third, B flat 7, targeting the major 7, E flat major 7. B flat 7. I forgot to put in Roman numerals for that one. That would be the flat. That would be flat 7. Yeah, just flat 7 7. So and we're targeting the flat 5 of that A flat 7, then G flat major 7. So now we're in the key of G flat. Then we're rising up by this minor third kind of diminished thing, changing keys, completely unrelated. Then C minor 7. Then E flat minor 7. Resolving down to C 6 9, C major 7, whatever you want to say. And I think the reason why this works, they seem completely unrelated and very dissonant at first. Like if you're thinking E flat minor 7, the last thing you're gonna think about is C major. But when you look at how it's constructed, about of how an E flat minor 7 is constructed, all of the notes resolve down smoothly into C major 7. They all resolve up a half step. So it still works. But it seems distant, but it works. Pretty cool. So that's Forest Flower. It's like one of the more modern tunes from the rule book harmonically. Cool tune. Forest Flower, Charles Lloyd. Okay, that's it. Bye.